Welcome back to the Learning Summit podcast, where we explore the future of education, technology, and everything in between. I'm your host, Alex, and today I'm joined by someone who's shaking up how we think about podcasting, Sean Gilligan, founder of Web Anywhere, who created a platform called SoundBranch. Sean, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me, Alex. It's great to be here.
So Sean, let's start with the basics. Traditional podcasting can be a bit of a beast. You might record a half-hour episode, but then spend twice that time, sometimes more, editing it afterwards. It's time-consuming. It's scheduled. It's very top-down. How does SoundBranch turn that model on its head?
Yeah, you're spot on, Alex. Traditional podcasting is a big production. You book guests, record for 30 minutes, then spend hours editing, cleaning audio, cutting out filler words, and adding music or intros. It can be overwhelming, especially if you're just starting out. With SoundBranch, the process is totally different. It's what I call bottom-up podcasting. Instead of sitting down for a big studio session, you just record short voice notes, literally as you go. You're walking down the street, an idea pops into your head. You hit record. You're having a team conversation. You capture it. And the best part, if you don't like a voice note, you just delete it and re-record. No pressure, no editing suite needed.
That sounds a lot more flexible. So how does it go from voice notes to a full podcast episode?
We use playlists. Think of them like building blocks. You add voice notes to a playlist, arrange them however you want, and when you're ready, you merge them together into a podcast episode. That's it. There's no need for complex editing software, no fancy studio setup. You can do it all from your smartphone or your laptop. And sure, if you want to use a high-end mic, that's your choice, but it's not required.
So what you're saying is anyone can be a podcaster?
Exactly. That's the vision. We're lowering the barrier to entry. You don't need a host, a script, or even a set time slot. You just need interesting voices and conversations. And because it's so easy to create, we're seeing people who would never dream of starting a traditional podcast now actively publishing content.
And once you've got your episode, what happens next?
Once your episode is created on SoundBranch, you can share it privately, which is great for internal comms, training or coaching. Or you can syndicate it out to Spotify, Apple Podcasts and other platforms using your RSS feed. It also works with smart speakers like Amazon Alexa, and every voice note is automatically transcribed, so the content becomes searchable. That's a huge win for accessibility and for people wanting to reuse the content in blogs, newsletters or training materials.
It's such a refreshing approach, kind of like voice first meets flexibility. Before we wrap, where can people go if they want to try this out?
Just head over to soundbrand.ch to create a private site for your team, or if you're a creator, go to soundbranch.com and create your account, start recording and inviting contacts. All you need is a smartphone or a laptop and you're ready to start your podcasting journey. No editing headaches, no production crew required. Remember to download the SoundBranch app on the Apple App Store for iOS and via Google Play for Android.
Amazing. Sean, thanks so much for joining us and sharing how SoundBranch is flipping podcasting on its head.
Pleasure to be here, Alex. Thanks again.
That's it for today's episode of the Learning Summit podcast. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who's ready to bring their voice to the world. Catch you next time.